This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught in the backfield. It's Taylor. It's a strong stiff arm. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. Just get his hands on the football. Also, nice, easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice, easy throw. Look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
And the running back takes the handoff. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to pass, it's Carr. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Play fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Taylor. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
Now comes the field goal unit.
The distance will be from 38 yards out.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. To throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play. And the Red Raiders come to the line to run the hurry up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
How about the offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run. How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
Well, Chris, if you go back to yesterday, remember the offensive coordinator, he seemed to be very confident in the script that he put together. Now we can see why. Controlling the line of scrimmage, allowing his back to have room to run, and when he can run the football like that, get ready for the play action and deep shots downfield.
Incompletion sets up a second down. The shotgun handoff here. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's bringing it back. The 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
And the extra point gives him a double-digit lead. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And then first down, right back to the running game.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up for this offense. He'll hand it off. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Gets some space around the 30. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. The Red Raiders will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
The sack moves them into extreme field goal range here. Got to do something now on 2nd and long. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Clock over the middle. It's Joyner. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Pass caught. Can he get in? The defense makes the stop at the 3. And the Red Raiders will line up here on 1st down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here's the handoff, testing in the middle. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looking for his back. Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
There's a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Powers through. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
The pocket breaking down. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this first down. And really over the years, that's what Notre Dame's looking to get back to consistently, is being able to complement what they can do by running the football and to have a quarterback that can drop back and make the throw like this and keep the sticks moving and keep his offense out of harm's way.
Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Now from the pistol formation. Looking for some space. It's Taylor. Good enough for first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. The 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Will not be brought down. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Notre Dame lining up now for a first and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. Defense will have to regroup now after that 15-yard penalty. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now first and goal from the 1. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. So it looks like the penalty will be accepted by the head coach, and the offense will pick up some yardage there. The offense knocking on the door here with a first and goal. Dropping back, it's Carr. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They cap the drive with 6 points. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this is national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Bringing it out, it's Williams. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First down, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw here. The pass rush closing in. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback, and you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
Just flings it out of bounds with pass rush closing in. Second and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. Receiver in motion now. Back to pass. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Looking for his big tight end. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Irish. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Now here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he fields it inside the 15. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. That is broken up and incomplete.
Really good route here by this receiver. Quarterback does his job, puts the ball right where it needs to be. But how about the play by that defender and knock it away?
After the incompletion, second and 10. What can they do here to make it third and manageable? He's back to throw again on second down. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! Oh, he breaks free, still going. Now here he goes. Past the 10. Touchdown, Red Raiders. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Keeping it on the ground here. Eludes a tackle. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. The Red Raiders will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. Not able to connect, incomplete.
This quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit. Wasn't able to complete this pass.
Now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Dropping back, it's Paolo Nicolosi. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read. And then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Grab behind the line. It's Taylor. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Using his legs, it's Taylor. And he stopped very close to the marker. Looks like it's going to be 4th down and inches.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Less than a yard for a 1st down. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll change the pre-snap look now. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Off target and incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And now the running back's got it again. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
Looking downfield, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Moves out of the pocket. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get into the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Second down and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Touchdown, Texas Tech, as they come roaring back now.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. With the continuity this offensive line was on display, that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
24, Texas Tech, 21.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? On the move now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Takes the ball and heads to the left side. He shreds the tackle. Moves the ball up to the 30. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. And that pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here.
That's pretty gauge, Jacoby. You know that.
The Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Trying to create here on the move. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run.
Well, this quarterback puts it to the big man once again, and I'll tell you, the matchup with this tight end against this secondary, you know, if they put a corner on him, he's too small. If they put a safety on him, he's too slow. They've been able to find those one-on-one matchups and allow this tight end to have a monster game in the national title.
Rolling to his left outside the pocket. He's going to take off. Caught over the middle. It's Junior. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Solid gain in the play there. Wiped out by the penalty flag.
I got lucky there. I was trying to conserve his carry.
It's Fowler Nicolosi. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. On the ground, it's Joyner. Breaks loose at the 45. He's in the clear. At the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
I got you, JB.
All the way to the end zone. What determination.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
I'd cried.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. Nice grab. It's Taylor. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Well, Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He's going to hand this off. Has the first down and more. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Computer going off sides is gay as fuck.
He will accept that penalty, of course. Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. And here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's caught. It's Richardson. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Gets made on the out route. Breaking tackles and going. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space.
Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to...
It's blocked. Picked up by the defense. It's a live ball. Could be a two-point return here. After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. He thought about
Nah, ain't no glitch.
Takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 20.
The actual glitch way got patched though.
And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Here comes the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. And
This defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Here's the second down play. Same tailback, another carry. And the Red Raiders offense is on the move now.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Signs a good throw. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. He's having one of those dream performances.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Red Raiders line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll feed the back again. Fighting him off.
Get off me, Jacoby! Get off me, boy!
Inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you get a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
And now the handoff. And the Red Raiders pick up enough yardage for first down. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? The defense takes their third and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? They'll run it here. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage.
Another positive gain by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Well, at this point in the game, Chris, you got to think the head coach is thinking more about giving the ball back after the field goal with so much time remaining more than the kick itself. This is a tough call either way.
didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And the sideline celebrates. They've taken the lead here in the final minute.
How about that? Clutch kick here for the kicker. Gives them the lead. But remember, there's still time up on the clock. This game is not over just yet.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the defense will spend a timeout here. Stop on the clock with 21 seconds remaining. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Back to throw. It's Carr. Turns it loose downfield. And it's caught wide open with room to run. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Now they come up to spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. No for the first, but still going. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The offense decides to just spike the ball here.
No gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play.
Now, Texas Tech.
Backs line up on either side of the quarterback. The offense electing to just spike the ball here.
To stop the clock. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Scanning the field. It's Carr. Deep shot toward the end zone. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion.